lost interest. I let out and continuously encourage myself. We want me done abhinyaya, bhikkhu, bhuddhasa. The Buddha used this term since the disciples, bhikkhu, bhikkhu. Ewa Medan Abhinyaya Bhikkhu Buddhasa Savako Kambira Nipunam Somam Patkoyam Pativichiti. In a sentence, we must try to find out what is the subject, what is the verb. This is the important. Yeah, bhikkhu is the subject, but Pativichiti is verb. It is verb, subject and verb. Then object can be a nipuna, so pachya. So yeah, the bhikkhu, Buddhasa Savaka. So bhikkhus and other religions also bhikkhu, they terms use bhikkhu. Therefore, the bhikkhus are disciple of the Buddha, Buddha's disciple. The bhikkhu, Buddha's disciple. Being disciple of the Buddha, bhikkhu. Not that others are disciple of the Buddha. Such a view is quite different from others' view. Therefore said, the bhikkhu, disciple of the Buddha, abhinyaya, with the direct knowledge, abhinyaya, with the direct knowledge, of this fact, direct knowledge of this fact, Pativichiti can penetrate, Kambira, deep, Nipuna, subtle, Kambira, Nipuna, deep and subtle. Sonya means white. White, pachya, conditionality, or causing cause. Can be a nipuna. Sonya. Sonya means white or atta. Fantasy, white or atta. The Buddha's, the term Sonya is always referring to by the term Sonya, the Buddha direct, being jiva, and such a view, always reject such a view. Because in Buddha's lifetime, many religious holders believe in jiva, or believe in basa, and believe in atta or attaniya. Atta, atma. Attaniya means belonging to atta. So only these two aggregates, according to them, aggregates can be known. These aggregates, they assumed atta or property of atta. Attaniya means property of atta, or belongings of atta. These two, to clarify these two, the Buddha rejected these two. There is no atta, there is no property of atta, just phenomena. To clarify it, just phenomena, just mind matter. So there is a Sonya. always using Somya. Jakku Somya Ate Nawa Adani Nawa. As the Buddha rightly explained, Jakku is, sensitive eye is empty because it is neither Ada nor property or Ada. That is the meanings of Atta in Buddha's teachings. But Nagarjuna's Atta is a little different. Nagarjuna used Sabha and Somya. Even there is a cause, effect can be said, but there is an effect can be known cause. Cause and effect cannot stand by it itself. Depending on cause, effect remains. Depending on effect, it is can be called cause. Like a father and son, they explain in this. Without a father, there is no son. Without a son, cannot be called father. So, father and son depend on referring to each other. Want to say it this way. There is a Nagarjuna's Somya. Sabha and Somya, all are empty. But not to confuse these two. This is neat clarifying it too. Buddha's Somya is Somya Ade Nawa Adani Nawa. Many Somyas in this way. According to Buddha, Namarupa exists in ultimate sense, but there does not exist Ada and Adaniya, only that. So empty house, and the word empty house remains, but empty there is no person. Empty house means there is nobody stay there, empty house, but house is there. So in this way, Namarupa exists, but in Namarupa there is no Ada or Adaniya. When I was Korea, 2007, I discussed about it that in Dhamma talk. So Nagarjuna's Somya and Buddha's Somya is a little different. But some think the same things, but in my opinion, it's quite different. According to Nagarjuna, he said Sabha and Somya. He used Sabha and Somya. Sabha and Somya means all are empty, he said. Alright. The Buddha never say all are empty. The Buddha's Somya is referring to another. There is no other. Other does not exist. The Buddha rejects other only. So that is the meaning. If you want to know about that, you can read Salayana Veda Samhita, Somya Loka Sutta, by Somya Loka Sutta, Somya Loko. Somya, maybe Sutta is named Somya Sutta or Somya Loka Sutta. The Buddha gave an answer to the question of Venerable Ananda. So there's clarified. You see, another place is Mogaraja's question, Parayana Sutta, Parayana Vaka. In Parayana Vaka, Mogaraja is one of the great disciples of 60 disciples also Bauri. Bauri's Guruji on those days. Bauri is very famous Guruji. His disciples chief disciples are 60. They put one question to the Buddha. So Their questions, the Buddha's answers. We can read in Sutta Nibbata. In Sutta Nibbata, Parayana Vata. So a lot of information you read. Now that during this life is not enough to know everything. Time is very short. Life is very short. Knowledge is so many. So information is so many. We must make our life a double. It's not enough. So many informations in there. And that so does Mogaraja ask question. Mogaraja's question, the Buddha said, Sonya don't know kan awikasu Mogaraja sada sado. Sonya don't know kan awikasu. You should see the world as a Sonya. Here the Buddha referring to Sankhara Loka, Khanda, aggregate. Aggregate, you must see as a Sonya. Because of aggregates exist as a aggregate. There is not Atta and Atami around the city. This clarifications of another. So here also use everywhere Sonya as a referring. You can read it Maha Sonya, Sonyata Sutta, Chula Sonyata Sutta, or Majjhima about Sonya. Chula Sonyata Sutta and Maha Sonyata Sutta. With it that Sonyata Pakasana. Sonyata Pakasana is a clarification of the state of Sonya. Only Sonya. Chula Sonyata Sutta and Maha Sonyata Sutta. So, Gambira Nipuna Sonya Pachaya. Pachaya also Sonya, because of Pachaya also phenomena alone. There does not exist Atta and Atamiya. Atta also Sonya, because of there does not exist Atta and Atamiya. Sonya. Because of the Atta, the pure, is influence on those days. Religious Gurujis, every Guruji's hold, they talk about Atta and Anya on those days. Even nowadays, you see Tibetan tradition, reincarnations is actually reincarnations is not a Buddhist view. Maybe some Buddhist views, Buddhists, not authentic Buddhist views, intentionally give misinformation in London's dictionary or Cambridge dictionary, in one of the dictionary, about giving the meanings of reincarnation. Reincarnation is mentioned in the Buddhist view. That is not Theravada Buddhist view. According to Theravada Buddhism, there is no reincarnation. He must inform in this way. Reincarnation, it is the view of Tibetan Buddhist. Must write in this way. Not all Buddhists hold such a view, but misinformation. But you don't think that is a true which is in the books, which is mentioned in the books. There are many wrong informations even in the books. We must learn, therefore, to know which is true, which is not true, which is correct, it is incorrect. which is correct. We must learn. After that, we must decide. Just information. There are misinterpretations a lot. Misinterpretation. Sarah Usilalala point out the path of purification. Not to blame the others. This is necessary to know what is true. We should not have intention to blame others. The others also can blame our you. But that is not the purpose to blame others. But to know, realize, it's necessary. Even the Buddhas blame others because of to find out the truth. To find out what is the truth is very important. Because of misinformation, misinterpretation lead to misunderstanding. Misunderstanding lead to this way to follow. It's very dangerous things. That whatever maybe we should not decide it is the truth. We learn, we study more and more. Other study is important. Therefore, we can do all to study more and more. So, our welcome is the door is open. Study door, knowledge door is open always. There are many informations we must learn. Even the word is Sonya, we must know why the Buddha used this term, for what purpose. So yeah, Eva made Abhinyaya Bhikkhu Buddha Satavako Kampiram Nipunam Sonya. Sonya, that is also very subtle, very deep to understand. Pachaya, Pativachati. Because of this is the knowledge of causality. You see? Ditthi Visuddhi means by knowledge of causality. Only knowledge of causality can overcome doubt. Without a knowledge of causality. So knowledge of causality, we should scrutinize the Four Noble Truth. We should understand the divine origination, religious movement. You should study Bhatana, what is cause, what is the effect. So, Karma Nati Vipakami, Pako Kame Navajati. Anya Manya Uvo Sonya, Natya Karma Vinakala. Karma Nati Vipakami. There is no karma ever sat. I don't know the answer philosophies, Indian philosophies. It's according to their opinion, karma remained in it is a result. They have chosen in this way. That is a reject such a view. Karma nati vipakami. In result, there is no karma exists. Karma does not exist. Earlier exists some of the things. For example, in the seed, tree is not exist. Tree does not exist in the seed. If you break open, you cannot find the tree in the seed. So, some believe in the seed there's a tree remain. Maybe there's an energy also, they say, in this way. Potentiality, possibility. So, karma nati vipakami. There is no karma and prasad. That's not earlier remained there. That is a belief. Kamanati Vipaka, Pako Kame Navichati, reciprocally. Nor does the result exist in karma. Karma does not exist in Vipaka. Vipaka also does not exist in karma. Like it is sound and dry. Sound dry. Anya manya ubosonya. Anya manya ubosonya. Though they are wide off one another. In karma, karma exists of vipaka. Vipaka exists of karma. They remain separate. One. Because of that. Nacha karma vinaphalam. There is no fruit without a karma. But without a karma, rasa cannot be. Then this bicycle, as a simile, yatha na suriye akti, na manemi, na komeli, na desam behi so ati sambare hi cha chayati. As fire does not exist inside the sun, na suriye akti. Suriye. Na yatha na suriye akti. The fire does not exist inside the sun. Na manemi inside each other. Calm down. For yet outside them. But it's thought to be, brought to be. But it is brought to be. By means of its component parts. This means, you see, what to say? Fires come out when the sun, the ray of sun, the sunshine on the stone. There are a kind of stone. When in touch of the ray of sun, fires come out. It is called Surya Kandra. The stone is a Surya Kandra. A wonderful, amazing stone, a kind of stone. This is stone. When the sun rays touched it, from the stone, fires come out. And another stone is Chandakandra. Chandakandra stone. Chandakandra stone, when in touch of moonlight, it issues water. It issues water. Such a stone. Did you see such a? Oh. So, in the text is the same. Now it is why tide appear in ocean tide. You see tide here. According to them, because of the moonlight, gravity of the moonlight, therefore the tides appear. But according to Pali text, it's saying the tide There's a moonlight is touched such a stone. There are big stones held inside ocean. When moonlight is attached to such a stone, there issues water, therefore that can be. They did it different. Scientists say, according to science, gravity of moonlight. These are not the gravity of moonlight, because in touch of moonlight, such a stone, the stone issues water. It is about to mention in Sangha Nikaya, supplementary on Upayanti Sutta. Upayanti means waters are going up in ocean. We should think the gravities, there's a gravity of moonlight. Why such a moonlight cannot pull out the water where is in the tank or in the river. Rivers never died, going upward. But the only ocean appeared. That is also to be considered. If we keep on sunlight a cup of water, the moonlight will pull this up. According to Pali text, it says, Chandra Kandra, stone. There are big stones in Chandra Kandra. In touch of moonlight, they issue water. Like that, Surya Kandra stone. In touch of sunlight, fire comes more. They issued fire. So, referring to that, Jatha Nasuri Eki. Nasuri Eki. Suri means here the stone of Surya Kandra. Surya Kandra stone. There does not remain, the fire does not remain in such a stone. But in touching up sunlight, it issues fire. What do you say? Because of condition, cause and condition, it arises. Now many, that is also referring to many means stone here. Now will be to say. Now many meet, now come now call me counter. There's also in Indian tradition, there's a wood fire is very rare. Therefore they use as a firewood counter. They collect this, mixing with the leaves they use in cooking. Therefore in the Komaya means counter. So there is no fire exists. Because of cause and condition fire we have want to see. Not this Bahiso Ati. The fire does not remain outside of them. Somebody Chayati. Somebody by Miso it is component parts. Should we clarify this? The meanings of Sonya. Yatha na ando kamasa vipago upalabati. Veda bina kamasa na kamandata vichati. Karma and vipaga. So, neither can result be found within the karma nor without. Nor does the karma still persist and the result it has to produce. So inside karma there is no vipaka. Vipaka cannot be known. And outside karma also cannot be known. Karma does not remain inside vipaka. Halina Sunyantan Kamang Phalangami Navitati Kamanja Ko Vadaya Tito Nivatati Plan. The karma of its fruit is wide. Halina Sunyantan Kamang. Phalangami Navitati. No fruit is tasted yet in the karma. Kamanja Ko Vadaya Tito Nivatati Plan. And the spirit, the fruit, is born from it. Coming Jago Badato Nivati Plan. Fully dependent on the karma. Nahita Diwa Dhammawa Sansara Sati Karako. Soda Dhamma Bhavutandi Hetu Sambara Pacha. For here, Nahi Ita, there is a no Brahma God, Brahma God. There is a no deity, no God. Sansara Tikaraka, creator of the realm of Sansara, creator of maker of Sansara, creator of Sansara. There's a no God. Phenomena alone flow on. So that power can. Phenomena alone. Cause and component they are condition. Hetu Sambhara Pachaya. Running together. So like that, sound appears from the drum. Depending on drum and stick with which beat the drum and the energy of the person, the effort of the person. Depending on these three sound appeared from drum. So like that. So that I'm about and we could do some parapachaya. Okay. There is to clarify karma and vipaka. There is also knowledge of possibilities. Knowledge of possibilities. Cause and effect. Then, let's say karma vutta, vipaka vutta, vasena, nama vipasa pachaya breakdown. Katawa. When he has discerned the condition of mentality and materiality in this way, I need some karma vutta and the vipaka vutta. Karma vutta. This is what you say, what that means, rotation. Is there as a karma vipaka karma to do? Is there as a vipaka karma will be rotation? Karma vutta vipaka vutta. I mean so karma vutta and vipaka vutta. Has abandoned asamdainati, Pahina Vichikecha. Has abandoned uncertainty about 3 periods of time. Disupati, 3 periods of time, past life. Now, to clarify for those who are born from human life to human life, the mystery of past life. Now it is open the mystery of past life. some scholars accept to have the past life. Make sure with the evidence, more than hundreds of thousands of evidence. So, Pahina Vichikecha has abandoned something about 3 billion of time. And all past, future, and present states are understood by him. Sabhi Dita Nagata Patipana Dhami Dhamma Dita Nagata Patipana. The states belong to past, belong to future, and belong to present. In accordance with that thing, without the linking, Ditthi Visuddhi Vasena Vijita. Sasa Hodi Nyanda Prema. This is a full understanding of the known. We translate it, Nyanda. Nyanda means to be known. Also, understanding of the known. What is should be known by knowledge, Nyanda Prema. Nyanda means straight to be known. Prema means understanding, comprehension. Nyanda Prema. Nyanda Prema means realize what is should be known. What is there? He knows clearly what is Nama, what is Rupa. And he knows clearly what is the cause of Nama, what is the cause of Rupa. Referring to true knowledge, that is Nyanda Pranya. Nyanda Pranya means realization of mind and metta and the cause of mind and metta, basically. So, analytical knowledge of mind and metta and the knowledge of causality. These two knowledge belong to Nyanda Pranya. They are called Nyanda Pranya. This Nyanda Pranya is popular terms among Vipassana yogis. Vipassana yogis use this term Nyanda Pranya, Nyanda Pranya. Nyanda Pranya means Namarupa, according to it is they really are. Namarupana Yatava Dasana. Knowledge sees mind and matter as they really are. That is Namarupa basic. Knowledge of causality. What is the cause and conditions of Namarupa? One realizes the cause of Namarupa. This is Pachaya Prema. These two knowledge belong to Nyanda Prema. Nyanda Prema is the foundations of Vipassana. Without these two knowledge, cannot go up. Vipassana will stop. Only samadhi, breathe in, breathe out on what is beyond inside. Only samadhi shall remain. Seeing, watching, meditation movies, he enjoy, cannot go up, cannot go. Enjoying meditation movie, watching meditation movie. Samadhi produce such a big chance. Samadhi, because of samadhi. I also experienced that watching meditation movie. Dancing and singing. A lot of pictures are here. So, whatever you write, it is a PR. That is a called meditation movie. Cannot go beyond that. go beyond that. Because it is samadhi. We concentrate on the point, on the object. That is in Yata Prajna. Yata Prajna is need to fortify, necessary to fortify in Yata Prajna. Make it sure. Therefore, first you should learn. Should learn means what we see we can decide. What we see in meditation. That is not the meaning. You must contemplate everything. Not in such a meaning. But such and such a matter, such and such a mind. You must know about that. But it's not necessarily all mind, all. You don't search these things. There's a lot of things. If you are searching for one by one after the other, you are wavering. You cannot concentrate. Without a concentration, you cannot attain any kind of knowledge. Just as you are searching, never find out what is the point. Therefore, in teaching, there's a lot of points are given. Because of which point will come to be, we don't know earlier. Any points come to be. So whatever point, we must know that, oh, that is metta, that is mind. If we have no earlier, we can decide, oh, that is mind metta, which is the cause of that mind metta coming to be. So to know about it, that, for example, some meditation masters said, Kaya dasaka kala, Chakku dasaka kala, I take it. It is a need to know everything in detail. Some instruct in this way. But in Suttamaya knowledge, it is important just to know this. But when you meditate, one of the things which is a Kriya within you, because of Paramattha Manjusa Visuddhi Mega, supplementary on Visuddhi Mega, clarifying this. Visuddhi Mega also used Ye Yasa Dhamma Pakata Honti Sukhena Brigangat Teva Tasa Samasitava. Visuddhi Mega said. But the commentaries in brief talk about this point. Yatha Pakadam Vipassana Vidhi. You contemplate in Vipassana with no personal knowledge. What is Viya within you? Yatha Pakadam. That is why I say it's about it. What is a Viya? Don't search for not a Viya. What is a Viya in your knowledge? You must contemplate this one. Don't search. If you search the whole world, there are many. You cannot end. So, Yatha Pakadam Vipassana Vidhi. What is a Viya? What is coming to be, clearly coming to your knowledge? You must contemplate. Which objects are coming to be clearly? You must notice only one part. So there is an explanation explained in Sammasana Jnana Chattasa Visuddhi Metta. Yatha Pakadam Vipassana Vidhi Viso. Contemplation with the Vipassana knowledge is according to what is Viya within you. That is, I understand as I understand according to the test. Maybe the other teachers understand in other ways. Because our views quite different. So, many different views. Don't worry about that. Do as you like it. is important. Do as like, don't try to satisfy the other person. Okay. So this is a Jnata Prajna. Jnata Prajna belongs to two knowledge. Analytical knowledge of mind and matter and the knowledge of causations. So evam pasanati means passage. He understands that ye di kama paccaya nivata khanda te tatyeva nirodha. There is also to contemplate, to consider. This is such a thought, it is very important. Right thought, this one. If you don't see, you think about it in this way, you learn it this way. After that, you apply it. So, aggregates produced in the past with the karma as a condition cause there too. But aggregates produced in the past as a condition cause there too. Cease is there. Sorry. The aggregate which are belong to past, they cease in the past. Ceased in the past. Aggregates produced in the past to the karma as a condition. Ceased there. Not to become present. They ceased only in the past. Tatyeva nirodha, only in the past. They become ceased only in the past. Adita kama paccaya panna imasame kunye nipata adita bhavado imamavang agato ikadamopi nati. But other aggregates are produced in this becoming, in this life, with the past karma. Our life, present life is because of past karma. Past karma produces this life. Past karma produced in this life with the past karma, by past karma, as their condition. Although there is no single thing that has come over from the past becoming to this becoming. So nothing coming, nothing's coming. There's nothing of phenomena coming into this life, coming in this life from the past. From the past. The past is just a condition, cause, but nothing. We brought nothing, many matters coming from past life. It is so. Some people say, you see, when they regard, their fingers are cut off. Yeah. And they are binding with the rod. Yeah. Some people are born in this way. Yeah. In previous life, there's scare. Scares coming. In previous life, complexions are also this life complexion. For example, in previous life he was African. But in this life also, he was born Asian mother and father. But his skin is African skin. This past life, it is we follow the past life of why it is appeared in this way. In our village, there one family has have two sons, quite European types, with the blue-eyed skin, so white skin, blue eye, looking like a European. But they are remote villages, remote areas. Why it is happening? It is something brought from past life to this life. It's possible to brought past life. That is, should be known because of clinging, grasping in mind. Because of clinging, it disappears. You may know about it, the stories from English couple, British couple, give apart the African wives. They quarrel each other, controversy. Why you are born African? So there's a problem caused. In her room there's a big African picture. The African means pictures in her room. She always sees this picture, therefore her mind is clinging these pictures. So her child began to look like this. There is also a kind of Jada matters. This also affects. You know the guava? Isn't that guava? Huh? No, guava is not a kind of the scribas or animals. Like a iguana. Sorry. Iguana. There's iguanas. When you are born in the color of swine, yes. This is case a color of swine. Swines are affected like it. In this way. You see, there is a Upanishad Pajayo in Patana, Upanishad Pajayo. This is affected. Surroundings are affected. This is clear. So a lot of Upanishad Pajayo. Then the two wives given birth from Burmese parents look like European complexion and with the blue eye, curly hair, all are the same types. Why? When she was pregnant, she met the European, the doctors who came to Myanmar to prevent its disease, protection disease. She is so afraid seeing such a different color people. She disliked to see. She is so afraid. After that day, she gave about the child, looking like him. The mental effect, you can see. There is a clinging. It's possible or not possible, you must decide yourself. That is happening. I wish you such people are something. In Myanmar also there are some people who look like Europeans, but they never concern in present life. Maybe past life is.
There are some Portuguese people who were deported. They remained to Myanmar after the Portuguese left. And they were deported far away from Ava or or from Patay, to the mountain northwest from Sagaing, area of Shuebo, I think. And those people with green eyes and yellow hair might be the offspring of some Portuguese people who were deported, became completely Bahar culturally, but still kept the genetics of their ancestors. That's another explanation.
Even not any concerning what you explain, not as a such a genetic.
Just genetics. They were deported there. They forgot that they were Portuguese. They became Bahar. And they maybe even became Buddhist, or they forgot their religion, everything. And then just became Bahar, but with blue eyes and yellow hair. That's possible.
What is the cause and the reason to be so?
This is
Genetics.
Genetics.
DNA. Yeah.
Genetics from previous life, the genetics now present life.
Yeah. Genetics is just maybe a scientific way of speaking about karma,
Karma. This is maybe called playing Upadana. Upadana, karma belong to mentalities. Okay. So, yeah, Imasame Bawe, Enye Lepata, Adida Wado Imamo, Avendo, Ikadam Happy Magic. So, I like to guess, although there is no single thing that has come over from the past beginning to the beginning. Okay. Imamo Avendo Ikadam Happy Magic. So, in this time we should break. Okay, time.